Hey guys, this is Jimmy from Primer Does Best on this beautiful clear day, but it's not going to be clear for long. We got rain coming in for the next couple days, and I'm trying to get a bunch of moving around done. Just to get you up to speed, my wife, Mrs. PIB, has been driving, well, I have too occasionally. My wife has been driving this 2009 Hyundai Accent that used to belong to her mother. Her mother passed away not very long ago, so it's a Accent. Man, this thing's a good little car. We're just trying to make sure everything's good with it because my mother-in-law, before she passed away, she quit driving, so the car sat in the garage and I kept it up, make sure everything's good on it, start it, move it around in the yard and stuff like that for her, make sure everything's good. It's a good little car, and so far I have no complaints. It doesn't use oil. It's got 154,000 miles on it, and we have been driving it for a few weeks now, and no issues at all. But I told my wife, I said, we better drive that little Scion Xbox, or XB, some, Xbox, we call it Xbox. So I have it here in the garage, and she said, okay, let's swap them out. I need to get this car out of here anyway, because I'm going to drive my 78 Chevy C10 truck, Billy James, and put it up here, and I'll show you why when I get to that point. But I haven't started this car in several weeks. I've already put the key in it because I had a mess of keys in my hands. Oh. And let's see how quick it starts up. Better turn that radio down, hadn't I? Oh, but yeah, this is a great car. I love this car. This car's got, I can't never remember. I'm going to say 240,000 miles, maybe a little more, something like that. These cars are kind of unique where the speedometer's up here. It reminds me of those old, I think they called them bathtub Nashes, like a 49, 50 model, maybe 51 Nash. It looked like an upside down bathtub. Man, those are cool cars. I'd love to have one. But the speedometers, it's a Nash Rambler. Speedometer was in the middle of the dash too, somewhat like this one. And they just have a cool dash. They're a cool car. You've seen a lot of them on, do you remember that TV? Well, if you're an older person, you might could even look it up on YouTube, but it's called Superman. With Lois Lane, Superman, Reeves. Can't think of his, oh my goodness, I'm losing my mind. I can't think of his first name, but Reeves was his last name, and he played Superman. Boy, I used to watch that show and think I was Superman. I'd jump around, like I had a cape or whatever. Anyway, I'm just a dumb kid. Well, just a kid. So let's back this thing up here a little bit. I'm kind of, in a way, got to hurry because my wife, if you've been watching my channel, you know what I'm going to say. She's fixing to go to Zumba. Zumba really soon. So I got to hurry. And it's going to be dark here in about another hour and 15 minutes or so. We're in this winter time here, and it's the, days are short. I'll just let this sit here for just a moment. Let's see, what's the best thing to do? Let's move this out of the way. That's what I need to do. This is it, if you've never seen it. And my wife and I, we really like this car. This is a good little car. It's served us for many years. It's made by Toyota, if you're not familiar with them. Not the prettiest car on the road, but hey, to get you there and back. Let's get in this Hyundai Accent. I'm going to take it to the backyard. I know this don't make no sense. It can't. Hey, maybe change of plans. Turn this radio down. I'll move this up here where this is at. I have to think in my head, what am I, what's my next move, so to speak. I'll just let this run here for just a moment. And I'll move the Scion out of the way. When I get in the backyard, I'll show you my whole line of reasoning, which doesn't make much sense really, but my wife's going to drive this one for a week or two. I just can't bear to get rid of this car. Now I know my wife likes that Accent, Hyundai Accent. That's the newest car we have. 2009, emergency brake. 2009 Accent. It's a good car. I know my wife really likes that car a lot, and I know some of it is because it belonged to her mother, and I get it. And I like both of them too. They're good cars, but I just can't hardly stand apart with this one. And if my wife's not home, I like this one. I like the Accent in this because they're real good on gas, and I hate to get rid of something that's good on gas. We could have sold this car here many times. There's people waiting in line for this car. Now a lot of people, when I was asking about this car, they asking for if you'd ever own one or something. I had some folks say, be careful, they'll catch on fire or whatever, but this is a 2009. It's not the new Honda Kias or nothing like that. It's just, it's not that model car. It's just, I'm hoping the ground is dried up enough too where I don't get marred up. But if I don't move this stuff around now, I'm not going to get a chance to. I'll just put it here for now. My wife calls this musical cars, where I'm just moving them around all over the place. Just a day in the life. Just a day in the life, guys. Oh, let's see. This is the one. Oh, okay. I've been over at Gas Axe Chop Shop with Tim Dixon. Tim Dixon, Gas Axe Chop Shop. Axe is spelled A-X-E. He's on Facebook. If you'll type it in, Gas Axe Chop Shop, you'll find my friend Tim Dixon and his wife Angie. Tim told me, he said, this is the latter part of the week, by the way, here in East Tennessee. So Tim said, I was asking him about fixing this part here. Remember, I've talked about that in lots of my videos, cutting this out, putting in a new piece that I ordered from Dave's truck shop, and Tim said he could do it, and so we're just going to cut it out. He said you need to bring it over on a day that it's not raining, or the roads ain't wet, because he doesn't want to have to deal with all the water spray and all that other stuff dripping everywhere. And I get it. I don't want to drive in the rain either, really. It's not much fun. So, yeah. That's the reason I'm moving this one to the concrete where the Scion was at, that we just pulled out of the garage. And I'm going to put my wife's little Hyundai Accent in here. Here's another reason why I didn't put Penetrol on this truck this past fall, just a few weeks ago. whenever you've seen this video, because the water. I'll put Penetrol on both of these trucks when it gets warm weather again, and I don't have to worry about this metal building dripping. We've had temperatures in the teens and 20s, and I'm just gonna wait a little bit. Okay, I've already connected the battery up, so let's see how quick it starts. I'm trying to answer questions. This door's kind of hard to shut. So, let me just get over here. I'm smart enough this time to listen for the clock. The clock is working, which means I got a good battery connection. Okay, let's see how quick this starts. Give it a couple of pumps. It's been a while. Look at that. Man, what a good truck. I'll let it warm up for just a minute, guys. I also want to start this one over here, just Left Turn Bill. This one's Billy James. If you're new to the channel, that's Left Turn Bill. We always name our trucks, so let it warm up for just a minute. It's been really cold here. Let it warm up for just another minute or two, guys. Get the fluids moving around. Try to take care of stuff the best that I can. This ground is it's just starting to dry up. We've had rain recently, and I'm hoping it's just dry enough that I can drive around before the rain gets here again. I don't know how long it will actually rain. We're supposed to get quite a bit of rain, like maybe 1.5 inches, 2 inches, and it might take a while for the yard to dry. So I thought, well, today is the day if I'm ever going to do it. So when Tim hollers at me, say, hey, bring Billy James over here, and we'll weld that piece in, we can do it. So, okay. I know this is probably a ridiculous video, but like I said, it's just a day in the life. Day in the life. Have to do everything, especially in the winter time, while the yard is somewhat dry, because I have drove this truck around here before, and right here in this spot right there, where I have gotten stuck. Oh, I had a video on it. I didn't think I was ever going to get it out, to be honest with you. Quite embarrassing. Put it in neutral here a minute. And it's still not warmed up. I'll just let it sit right here for just a moment. I don't want to make my video real long, if I can help it. This is Billy James, if you've never seen it before, real quick. It's a 350 with a 400 turbo, and really good truck. This truck's come a long way. Let's go back here real quick. Like I said, I'm trying not to make my videos long, but there's not a whole lot I can do with hold on a minute. There's not a whole lot I can do in the wintertime, because I don't know if you can tell it, it's windy and it's dang cold. So before I move this Hyundai Accent in here, I'm just gonna Thought I'd start left turn Bill here. Like I said, just to let it run a minute. This is it. It's a 354 speed. And everything looks good. There's where my wife done some riding for me. Y'all might have seen that video where I was trying to do my own shop type, shop truck kind of riding. I can't ride worth a hoot. I never have been able to, but my wife can. I just left it on there just for giggles. She's better at a whole lot of things. A whole lot better at things than I am. On a lot of things. Intelligence too. I honestly don't know why she married a big dummy like me, but I'm blessed. Uh-oh. Hang on just 1 second. I thought I had the key out, guys. I'm sorry. Here it is. If I can just get it out of my pocket. Okay, mash your clutch in, put it in neutral. I'm going to let it warm up and, run for... Come on, buddy. Like I said, it's cold. I haven't started these trucks in a long time. I know I say this a lot in the videos, but I know it looks like I start them every 2 days, but I'm telling you, I don't. It's I just, on a warm day, somewhat warm like today, I try to do as many videos as I can, because it might rain for 4 or 5 days straight and then turn off cold, or both. I'm gonna let it warm up right here, run for just a minute. Sure, we'll be good for it. And okay, got my emergency brake on. I'm gonna try to slide around this shifter without hitting it. Ooh, my pants leg hit it. Okay. I like that old truck. I like it a lot. I like both of them. I like all of them. I'll just say that and knock them all out at one time, huh? Okay. Oh. This sure is a little car. My wife is so used, let me start all over. My wife is used to driving little cars like this one, or the Scion, and Xbox, we call it Xbox, but she's used to driving small stuff. So when you talk about driving a C10 or something, she's not very comfortable with it, and I get it. I understand. She's a real good driver, but you get used to something. Like that cat-eye truck, extended cab I have. It took me a while to get used to it. I mean, it's a lot bigger truck. I graduated from a 93 Ford Ranger. I sold it, and I'd had that truck probably 25 years at least. And it's a good truck, 4-cylinder, little single cab Ford Ranger. We called it S10 Ranger because I had Corvette Rally wheels on it, and I really did like it. Let me straighten this up a little bit better. I just feel like this is my last chance to do this before the rain gets here. I don't want any problems if Tim calls. If he's got an open spot, I need to run over and get her done. Yeah, I fell in that little ditch there. I don't want to. I'll have to go a little bit faster. There we go. But you know, if Tim has an open spot, a person needs to get over there as soon as you can, because somebody else will take your spot really quick. Tim's really popular. He does all kinds of metal work, and helps farmers too. So hang on a minute, guys. I always disconnect the batteries. But this is a good little old car, man. Cheap on gas. It's real cheap on gas. I like it. Letting Left Turn Bill run here for just a minute, if you don't mind hanging out with me. This is the same color I'm painting my 1966 Chevy C10 truck. That's over at GM1038 on YouTube. Subscribe to his channel, GM1038. His name is Brian. Brian showed me a toy car. A toy. Get out of the way where you can hear me. A toy truck that he bought for his daughter. It's a 66. And it was the same color as this truck, and my wife and I both just fell in love with it because it's kind of red, orangish colored. Parts of it are, parts of it's primered black. I'm wanting to paint it all one color, so I think my wife and I are just going to stick with it. But you'll find out all that stuff if you go to his YouTube channel, GM1038. Anyway, I think this thing's probably run enough for now. I got other things to do. I gotta hurry. Okay. About to drop my keys in between the seat there. That's what's taking me so long, guys. Oh. Yeah. Okay, that's what I keep this rock for. Because when I park one of these trucks against the wall, it's hard for me to reach in there and disconnect the battery. There you go. I'm always afraid, you know, mice or something. I always just disconnect them. I don't want no fires, or wake up in the middle of the night and the whole garage is on fire or whatever. And mice are destructive. They bite into everything, chew up wires and stuff. So anyway, I got that done. Hang on, guys. I'm going to close this garage up and then we'll go back up front. Hang in there with me, okay? Okay, I got that all squared away finally. I had everything locked up, and then I suddenly remembered the garage door opener was in the little Accent, so I had to open it all back up and get the keys out. I'm kind of a dork. I hope that's not what I think it is. And it is. Stupid fire ants. Oh my goodness. I'll have to get rid of them. Can y'all see them? Shaking my foot, making sure I didn't get none on me. Them things are aggravating, so I got to take care of that. They just kind of come up overnight. So, well, I'm going to put this truck here, Billy James, up in the garage. I just wanted to tell you thank you for watching the video. I sure do appreciate it. And I'll let you know how it goes when I get over to Tim's, I guess. Sometime next week or next 2 weeks. And it all depends on his schedule when he has time. And maybe we can get old Billy James here rust free. Wouldn't that be something? That's the only rust left on the truck. Get that fixed with that piece, I'll be pretty happy. Well, I thank y'all for watching. You're watching Prime It Is Best. I'm going to put this truck up, close the doors, and get in the house. My wife will be leaving here in a few minutes anyway, so thanks for watching, guys. Prime It Is Best. My name's Jimmy. If you'd like and subscribe, I'd appreciate it. And also, I'm on Facebook, Prime It Is Best, and Instagram, Prime It Is Best. I know some people sometimes get disappointed in me, some of the things I do. And I won't get into all that, but anyway, I appreciate y'all watching and being a subscriber and being friends with me. A lot of y'all are what I consider friends and family. So don't think for a moment I don't appreciate it. Sometimes things get sometimes things happen. But anyway, I'll tell y'all about it maybe sometime soon. But anyway, in the meantime, it's a beautiful day. The Lord is great. And He's saved me and He's saved you by dying and being raised from the dead with His precious blood. He's washed away our sins. And I hope that you'll pray for yourselves and others, of course. And I thank y'all for watching the videos. Like I said, it means a lot to my wife, myself, Mrs. PIB. And please like and subscribe to the channel. Tell your family and friends. Sure would appreciate it. Y'all have a blessed day today. And I'll catch y'all in the next one. I'll see y'all later, okay?